The Mission Impossible PR Playbook. What happens when you launch a new product by dangling a movie star from a plane? Well, if you're Tom Cruise, you create $350 million of new business, a record-breaking opening weekend, and a marketing lesson that every business and brand should steal. Tom Cruise didn't just show up to promote his new movie. He showed up to tell us a story of grit, risk, preparation, and passion. And whether you're an entrepreneur, expert, or thought leader, there is a masterclass in this on how to turn challenges into media buzz. This is why this matters now more than ever before. In today's attention economy, people don't just want the polished final product. They want real, they want authentic, the mess, the risk, the edge of your seat commitment. Tom Cruise knows this, and he knows how to deliver. Whether he's climbing between two airplanes mid-flight, yes, in The Final Reckoning, he really does that, or recounting all of the grueling training he had to do for Dead Reckoning, he's always pulling the curtain back. Not to show off, but to show us what it takes. He reveals the lengths he is willing to go to create something extraordinary, something for us, his audience. And that is what makes it magnetic. It's this kind of magnetic storytelling that's not just for the movies, it's gold for every business, brand, speaker, leader, and author. From breaking news to business breakthroughs, this is Strategic Basics, and I'm Aurora Winter, former TV writer-producer and the founder of Same Page Publishing. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning was theatrically released in the United States on May 23, 2025 by Paramount Pictures. And it had grossed over $350 million worldwide a week later, as of the date of this recording, June 1, 2025. Strategic storytelling goes from risk to reach. In the media tour for The Final Reckoning, Tom Cruise and his co-stars didn't talk about the plot or about spoilers. Instead, they shared stories of danger, exhaustion, and vulnerability, like the moment that Tom Cruise described needing to having hand signals to tell the pilot he was resting because he physically could not move. He was hanging onto a plane at 140 miles an hour, and he endured wind pressure so brutal it left his body depleted, forcing him to rest mid-air before attempting the stunt again. Quote, "I had to rest for 10 to 15 minutes just to move again. It was like lifting the heaviest weights with your entire body," said Tom Cruise. Or when Simon Pegg and others recalled seeing Tom Cruise fall from a stunt during filming with no warning and fearing that he'd been seriously injured. Quote, "We didn't know if it was planned. He just dropped. It was terrifying. But then he got up and kept going." This is what puts Tom Cruise in front of his marketing. Not the final perfection, but the preparation, the grit, the process, the behind the scenes. So what PR lessons can we take? Lesson number 1, sell the struggle, not the final solution. When promoting this film, Tom Cruise and his team didn't just sell the final polished product, the movie. They leaned into the messy, compelling, behind-the-scenes stories. They leaned into what was difficult and dangerous. His co-stars talked about the injuries, the rehearsals, the failed takes. They spotlighted the strain, the endurance, the chaos. And far from ruining the movie, it made audiences lean in. It made the final product more compelling, more interesting, and more lucrative. So what about you? What is the most difficult, daring, or distinctive thing that you do? And are you letting anyone see it? That might actually be your hook or your book. That might be your ticket to millions of dollars of free publicity. That might be what goes viral. For example, I'm currently helping my client, Dr. Mark Costas, create a new book. We're filming all the behind the scenes of the creation of his new book. Why not capture everything that you are doing on camera? Lesson number 2 from Tom Cruise is to put in the reps. Tom Cruise doesn't just show up, turn on the cameras, and shoot. No, he trains for months. He practices with helmets, with pads. He makes sure that he knows what he's doing, that he has the muscle, that he's gone all the way through it. He did over 13,000 motocross jumps and 500 skydives to prepare for Dead Reckoning, the movie before this one. And then he does about 6 takes of the final scene. So he really puts in a lot of reps. But are you putting in the reps that are required for master? Tom Cruise, for example, travels with his gym. He calls it the pain cave, and a sign outside of it reads, "Only the motivated may enter." For example, when I train my clients to do a book tour after their new book is released, they often expect to nail it the very first time they're on camera. But it doesn't work that way. You have to put in the reps. You have to practice first by yourself, then with me, then on smaller shows. I mean, you don't start on the Joe Rogan Experience. You need to build that media muscle, and you will eventually get stronger, get better, get faster. 2 quotes I like here. The harder I work, the luckier I get. And good luck is when preparedness meets opportunity. Lesson number 3 from Tom Cruise is to lead with gratitude. And Tom Cruise was on the BBC, and the interview was very gripping. It was filled with action stories, but it was also grounded in gratitude. You can watch the full interview in the links in the description below. He shared being 18, being in the movie Taps, and deciding right then and there to never waste an opportunity, to study, to push himself, and to grow. Quote, "I dreamt of being able to make movies my entire life. I'm just going to do the best I can, and I'm never going to take it for granted." That kind of gratitude is inspiring. As a founder, leader, or entrepreneur, don't just share your how, share your why. Let people feel your devotion to your vision and see your commitment. You may find that you're leading a movement, not just a business. People love to be part of something that is bigger than themselves. So in closing, Tom Cruise isn't just promoting a movie, he's promoting an idea or a series of ideas, that excellence is earned, that heroes care about their friends, and that pushing through fear is worth it. If you want to rise above the noise in your niche, you don't need gimmicks, you need guts. Show us your version of the stunt, your version of a massive challenge, your version of your dream. Because strategic storytelling isn't about faking the highlight reel. It's about showing the moments that made you who you are today. It's about revealing the lengths that you will go to in order to create something extraordinary. And if you'd like my help creating an extraordinary message and an extraordinary book that leverages the movie magic of storytelling combined with smart business strategy, then let's talk. At Same Page Publishing, we are devoted to helping entrepreneurs and experts who already have 7+ figure successful businesses create award-winning books the fun and easy way using the spoken author method. You can apply for a business breakthrough call at bookcall.biz and get VIP help turning your life's work into your literary legacy. You can find out more at samepagepublishing.com. From breaking news to business breakthroughs, this is Strategic Basics, and I'm Aurora Winter, founder of Same Page Publishing and the author of Turn Words into Wealth.